too bad that the VR headsets are so incredibly expensive and also not shipping very fast because like there's a ton of multiplayer games that would be cool.
I've seen that people didn't get anything. Like they haven't gotten anything yet. Is that right?
Yeah, all the shipping screwed up. I mean, people love to complain about Oculus
Yeah.
because they were like the big dog for a while,
Yeah.
and uh,
Wow, your cat.
cat is freaking out. And but HTC is really fucking around with my pre-order right now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, is it the Vibe?
Yeah, like so I got
So you have the Oculus.
I have the Oculus and the Vive is supposed to be coming like next week, but I don't know what the hell's going on with my order. Like I got a notification from my bank that they were like, "Oh, suspicious charge. We've rejected it," you know.
Uh-huh.
So I have to tell them like, "No, let this go through. This is a real charge."
Whoa. What would they? Oh, because it's like 800 bucks.
Yeah, it's just $800 randomly out of nowhere. And so, and then HTC is like, so I call them up and they're like, "Oh, nobody in our system can help you with billing. I have to file a ticket and they'll get back to you within 2 days." And I'm like,
You're
well, that's
fucked.
kind of weird. Like,
Yeah, you're fucked.
why why can you not do billing? This is the like sales and service line. Like, what
Yeah,
are you talking about?
there's supposed to be a billing department somewhere.
Yeah, right. Like, what do you mean? It's no billing department? I don't understand. You don't want my money? I don't get it.
Exactly.
And
But like,
then like,
dude, wouldn't that mean that they're gonna like cancel your pre-order and then you have to pre-order again?
well,
And
that's
if
what
you're
I'm
gonna
afraid
stop-
of. But like, so the HTC tweets out like, "Don't worry, we're not canceling pre-orders. We're gonna automatically retry." And
Oh, okay.
so I'm waiting. It's been like 2 days. They never got back to me with that support ticket, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Because I mean that was never going to happen. And I've been checking my bank a couple of times a day and they haven't tried to recharge it yet.
Uh-huh.
And so at this point I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. And then I get this email and it says, "We had trouble charging your order. We need you to call this number to straighten out payment." I'm like,
Don't-
all
that's
right.
the same one you're.
And it's the same freaking number I called the
Oh
first
my
time.
god.
I
fuck.
call the guy up and I'm like, I explain the whole situation and he's like, "No, you shouldn't call. What you should do is wait." Like, and
Wait for what?
he was like angry, like, he wasn't rude necessarily, but he was like curt and short, like, "You should, why are you wasting my time?" And I just refused to hang up until he looked up the order and he was like, "Yeah, I see this situation. You just have to wait." And he was like
That's-
telling me that I don't know, it's so nobody knows what the hell they're doing over there.
Dude, seriously, that happens on every fucking company. That's the problem. Like,
Nobody cares. Nobody knows what the other
Once-
departments do.
the thing is, once you work a customer service job,
Uh-huh.
you understand how fucking companies work. Like, you have to call, hang up until you get the right person. Like, it
Mhm.
has nothing to do with how their company's set up. It has to do about what the person you talk to, first, how competent they are,
Uh-huh.
and second, how willing to actually help you they are. Like, sometimes you just get like this fucking retard, and I'm telling you, because we have them too. Like, it's not like, we are the best company outside. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
like, we are working as a team, and they, like, my supervisor is like, "We're the best of the best. We're gonna make the best team ever." So we're like, okay, we have an understanding. We know how to process the orders. This is just gonna be a little bit different. And then this one guy comes in and is like, "Hey, I can't change the address where we're delivering this." And we're like, "How about you press the change address button?" He's like, "It's not letting me through." I'm like, "What? How is it not letting you? What are you doing wrong? Is the zip code correct? Is there an address there?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing wrong?" He's like, "It just won't let me." I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?" Like, imagine you are calling for someone to fix your issue and you get this one idiot. It's
Yeah.
like, even though he might be the nicest guy, he just doesn't have the ability to help you. He just like he's just, he's thinking
He's just
about I don't know, his-
incapable of doing it.
yeah, exactly. He's just thinking about something else. He doesn't give a shit about what you have to say. He doesn't care, and then you're fucked because then you're stuck with your problem. He's not gonna fix it.
Yeah.
So It's just like you have to call until you get bored or until you get someone that can help you. Like, it's just you just happen to get lucky. It's all about luck. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Because like when I was calling for my cable, remember a couple of months ago, well, a long time ago, my internet just kept dropping like insanely slow, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
So I called Cox, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, someone's probably stealing your cable. I'm like, what? Why would that happen like out of randomly? That doesn't make any sense.
I hate when they
Like-
give you an explanation that is like obviously impossible.
Yeah, or like
Like-
it couldn't be further from the truth, right?
Like,
He's like, oh, are they stealing your cable? I'm like, how did you come to that conclusion, man? That makes no fucking sense. I never said that.
I
Like,
called
I'm
the-
telling you, it's
like-
working fine, then it drops for like 35 minutes, and then it goes back up, and it does that consistently. You know, it's not like at midnight, nobody's stealing the cable, and it's still slow. Like, it's not
Yeah.
that. And the guy's like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Let me get back to you. I'm like, whatever, bitch. Hang up, call back, and this other guy is like, oh, all right, yeah, we'll send a tech over. I'm like, all right, there's some progress.
Thank
the tech
God.
comes in, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, it's your router. I'm like, what the fuck? That is not the fucking problem. The guy is like, oh, no, man. I mean, I can sell you this one. And he sells me the thing, right? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
he hooks it up, calls the fucking company, and they activate it, and the internet's fast. I'm like, okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, stay right there. Don't move, bitch. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
10 minutes pass. Internet's shit again.
Uh-huh.
So the guy left because I wasn't gonna keep him for 10 minutes.
Mm.
The guy leaves. I call him up. I call him back, and I'm like, dude, this guy just sold me a fucking router, saying that was a problem, and it's
Yeah.
not. Tell him to get his ass back here to my house, because I'm not gonna fucking stand for this. The guy comes back. He's like, okay, it's broken again. So he's like, huh? What the fuck? Checks the wall and everything. It's fine. He's like, that's weird. I'm like, yeah, no shit, son. I bet you're gonna fucking do
I
this.
wish
for
they would understand, like, if I'm calling you, it's because none of the obvious solutions work.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not
And-
calling you for, like, because
Yeah, I'm not
there's
gonna make-
anything
right.
I can do myself. It's a problem, like, on the pole down the street because
Exactly.
I've gone over everything.
Yeah. So the guy's like, okay, you know what? Let me take that back. They cancel my purchase or whatever. They take the thing. I plug in my old modem.
Yeah.
The guy leaves and he says, you know what? I'm gonna get you my supervisor. I'm like, all right, that's fine. The guy comes in, checks it out, and he's like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna fix it? He's like, you know what? I had to get back to you on that because it's expensive to fix. We might have to trench a cable underground.
Mhm.
And we might not want to do it. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean you might not want to?
You've got the most honest answer anyone has ever gotten
Dude,
from
and
a
I'm like-
cable company.
I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. I've been a customer for you guys for 3 fucking years. No missing payments, right? You pay my bill every fucking day on time. You automatically charge it to my credit card, so you know I've
Yeah.
been paying.
Like,
And
I'm just
gonna
I'm just
say
gonna
is, like-
level with you. We might not want to do it.
Dude, seriously, but it wasn't even like that. It was like, oh yeah, it looks like the only option is like the cable is bad and the wiring is like several years old, so we might have to trench a cable on it. But we might not want to do it because it's expensive as fuck. So I'm like, okay, but you have a monopoly with the fucking housing complex. I cannot get
Yeah.
another internet provider.
That's such a load of crap. Like, there are no choices.
And the guy's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm still gonna need approval, so just wait, okay? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I have to just hope that they choose to fix it, otherwise I am fucked, literally, with no solutions. This is bullshit. So I'm telling him, dude, you better tell the fucking supervisor, or like, give me your cell phone number. I have to be able to find you wherever you are on a work hour. Like,
I'm gonna
not gonna
find
call
you.
I'm not gonna call you at midnight. I'm gonna call you 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. whenever you're working, and we're gonna talk. Like, I'm not gonna allow this to just be swept under the rug. You're gonna tell me when you're gonna be able to come in and fix this shit. So he's
Yeah.
like, all right. Gives me his cell phone number. He drops by and shit. and then he gets approval after like 2 weeks. I'm like, 2 weeks I have no internet for, and I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, we already sent the letter to the housing complex for them to sign because they have to go underground. And then I call the housing complex and they're like, oh no, they haven't sent us anything. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? So the cable company says they sent it. The housing complex says they haven't received anything. I'm like, you guys need to fucking straighten this out and get this shit fixed, right?
Yeah.
They fix it, but it's like the guy that you're getting on the phone is the guy that sold me the router. He's like, oh yeah, that's definitely the router problem. I'm like, that's not it. He's like, no, yeah, trust me. Let's hook this up, see if it works. Okay, it worked for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, here's the money. And it's like the guy leaves. It's like, okay, it's broke now. It's like the guy swear that was the solution, right?
Whenever I have the cable guys have to come out for some problem, I always disconnect everything. And I just set it up so that there's a cable modem and a laptop plugged straight into the cable modem. Yeah. And I'm just like, make this work, and because I know it's not my network. Like,
yeah, it definitely is.
I know all my other stuff. And if it's even plugged in, then there's going to be a question, oh, maybe it's your giant rack of switches, maybe it's... Yeah. Can I see your computer? No, you can't fucking see my computer.
Yeah.
Like,
is that a drum set? That might be it.
Hey, I need to measure your TV for, to improve the signal,
Yeah. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. Like, I don't even want you this far into the house.
Yeah, you work on that station.
Yeah. I'm going to get an extension cord and some extenders, and you're going to do this from the step. Like...
Not from outside.
From outside. We're going to bring this to the window. You can stand in the bush and see that the internet isn't working.